What is a genie's favorite cut of meat? A lamp chop. Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday, my friends. I hope you've had a good weekend. A leg of lamb. Oh, I like the sound of that even better. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here with me tonight, my friends. We have Dead Zergling first in chat, followed by Lucent Jelly, Conga Line Monkey, and Stream Kyle. Thank you all. And I do hope you're well. We've got 2 games tonight. We've got Aladdin up first. Gonna try to get my 100% clear. We almost got it last time, but I tripped at the finish line. So we have this little bit of unfinished business here. Hopefully, we'll be able to get this taken care of right away. And then we're going to spend the rest of the night, ideally finishing up Disney Illusion Island on the Switch. So those are the plan. If you want to see what's coming up for the rest of the week, as long as I don't have to cancel any streams, there in the chat is what we're going to be doing. And Jump King, I have Jump King scheduled for 1 block a time, but we will pick up Jump King on any night where... if I finish the game or games we're working on early and we have a couple hours left in the stream, we'll pick up Jump King randomly. So, apologies if that happens and you miss it and it's something you're looking forward to, but it's a game that's gonna take me forever. And you can kind of like drop in and out of it at any time, so it makes for a really convenient filler game. Let me, since we are working on a little challenge here, let me get my timer on the screen. Oh no. There it is. Okay, we're gonna start off. We're gonna take a look at the whole new world stage and just do a practice run or 2 of that to start the night, because it's kind of a weird level. And I want to minimize the chance that we make it here on a good run and then I blunder a ruby. That's what we're calling 100%, by the way, is to collect all the red rubies. And we want to do that in a single... We want to do that in a single life. For our challenge run here. Even with my little map that I drew for myself. Alright, I think that was it. can still be a little tricky, was, I think, the rest of that thought. Alright. Well, hey, that went really well. I think one practice is fine. That was that actually felt a lot easier than I was worried it was going to. Than I was worried it was going to be. I guess we'll just start the timer and we'll jump right into it. I'm gonna run the timer until the first death, and if we do die and lose the run, I'm gonna stop the timer. But I'm gonna go ahead and play through the whole game once. You know, it's wise to do a warm-up run. I'm probably going to miss the Ruby on stage 2 a few times. I haven't mastered the art of getting that high jump off the swing yet. I understand, like, theoretically how it works, but it's tough. Greg's Retro Channel. Welcome in, Greg. Thank you for joining us. Hope your weekend has treated you well, my friend. Let's go. Some slow down there, like super ghouls and ghosts. I also want to try and get all these beetles, too. Well, the game doesn't, like, actually count those, but I still feel like they're good to collect. I'm good. Playing Dragon Quest VIII on mobile right now, right on. This weekend has felt incredibly short to me. We ended up going for a really long stream on Friday night. So, like, Saturday I slept, like, pretty much the whole day away. And then I ended up sleeping a lot of today, too, so... It feels like there hasn't been very much weekend, from my perspective. Rip the damageless run. I slept all day on Saturday and it ruined my weekend. Welcome in, StatCat. Yeah, I could relate. StatCat. That's kind of what it was like for me. So I feel, I don't know, I feel weird. I feel weird tonight. Because I don't I don't feel like a weekend has happened. Pick up this one up too. We're not, despite the presence of a timer on the screen, we're not actually going for speed. Hey, Loyal to Soil. Welcome in, Loyal. Oh no. Oh, I missed the bounce and didn't get the emeralds there at the end. Love to see Aladdin. Anything yummy for dinner? Jelly and I made Thai basil, and it was really good. They had some giant habanero peppers at the grocery, so you know that had me excited. And they actually didn't have any fresh basil, so we got like a cup of this. It was called lightly dried basil. We've never tried it before, but it actually worked really well for our dish. It's kind of expensive, so I mean fresh basil is pretty expensive too. So I don't know, you know, that we'll necessarily pick it up over the fresh basil in the future, but it was really good. It was giant. I'm stuffed. We can make Sunday last another 10 hours with this stream, Konga says. Make it last for as long as I have stamina for, right? It's my perspective on the day is it remains Sunday, and it will remain Sunday until I go to bed. I don't know why I missed that thing, but oh well. Grab the chicken. So I'm definitely not expert at this game. I know it well enough to get all the collectibles, but I don't know it well enough to get them, like, fluidly. I don't have the, you know, I don't have the game, like, really mapped out. No! Second chance. Let's go. The run lives. It took me forever. It took me forever to figure out how to do that high jump. I went to a classic chicken pot pie shop. Mids on food, but still filling. Jelly really loves a good chicken pot pie. Even though I'm well known for my speed in video games, I'm not speedrunning. I can't hardly believe it. I feel the same way about most of this year, Greg says. Can't believe it's nearly into October. Yeah, that is pretty wild. I've been thinking about it. I've been noticing that October has creeped up. Been thinking about, you know, I need to get my Halloween decorations ready. I don't know, like, the one thing that's one kind of drawback to the comfy couch stream setup we have now is I don't exactly know, like, I'm not going to be able to go, like, quite all out on the Halloween decorations like I did before. You know, when I had shelves behind me, I had plenty of space for putting all kinds of, wild and interesting things, and now I've just got, like, I can put stuff on the back of the couch, but it kind of falls off a lot. I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna feel. I'm afraid my Halloween setup's gonna feel underwhelming. Defiant Salem, welcome in. Always a pleasure to have you with us, Salem. Pound of steak, 4 ounces of beef fat, vastly superior to 1 pound of 73.27 ground beef. Zergling says. Whoa. Stone was coming for me. Not even a comparison. Yet I'm basically eating the same thing. It's weird. Well, you know, the, it is weird, but that is the way it works, right? Just Salem moonwalking in with, comics, wrestling, and sci-fi knowledge. Pot pies are best. Conga says, I love pot pie. Last one I had, I undercooked it, and the chicken made me really sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. There's a, we have a place, in the town over from where I live that has really good, fried chicken. And, they also have pot pies, so when Jelly and I get food from there, I usually get the fried chicken and she'll get a pot pie. But she almost gave up on them entirely because, she said that, she got one one time. She said it was really disgusting, and she thought that, like, whatever, like, milk or cream, like, whatever dairy they used in the sauce, she said it tasted like it had, gone really sour. I was kind of surprised that she gave him another chance after that, but it's been, I mean, she says it's been good every time since, so. No! Oh, rip the run. Alright, we're still gonna play the rest of the game through for the warm-up. The stage right here is why I'm a little concerned that, like, because I kind of think, well, the game isn't really that hard. Like, why not instead of deathless? Like, why not go for damageless as our challenge? But I mean, as you can see, I'm kind of getting torn apart by all the everything on the stage. Guess there's no reason I couldn't practice this stage a whole lot, though. Maybe I'm just making excuses. My whole year's been spent just floating, it seems. Gonna be applying to a bunch of large EHR companies, so I'm more mobile. Stuck in Alaska with my current job, StatCat says. Yeah, when you got like really big changes going on, I feel like some years they do get to be like that, right? Because you get kind of stuck in a sort of in-between spot with everything, and then like the time just sort of bleeds together and slips by. Cannot wait to play the remaster of 1,000 Year Door, Salem says. Do we know when that's coming out? Was that, Did they announce a release date? I didn't really pay attention since I'm much more mildly interested in that title. I'm actually very much looking forward to playing the 1,000 Year Door, but I think I'm gonna be playing the GameCube one, so. Just 2024. Hope you're able to get another one and cook it proper, Salem says. Takonga, undercooked pot pie, aka salmonella flavored. Hey, Itorama, welcome in. Didn't mean to stay up this late, but here we are. Well, for my sake, I'm glad that you did, Itty. Oh no. That's fine. Almost missed it. You have Nintendo to thank. F-Zero 99 is a drug I can't stop. I haven't even played that yet. I was thinking maybe we do it on Tuesday night or Thursday before the, if I'm able to start the stream early, then we'll start with some F-Zero 99 before the main event on those nights. That's probably a pretty big if, though. We'll see, though. We'll see. The puppy's been doing really good. He's been really well behaved. I think, I actually don't think it's going to be all that long before I'm back to a really manageable, like, sort of position with my, like, sleep schedule. And, the streams can start to slide back a little earlier again. Hey, Christian Cool, welcome in. Thank you for the alert. We'll do our best to be good background entertainment for you. It's been a few years, Conga says, ready to give it another try. Pot pie and impatience is a dangerous combo. Frownie speedruns Aladdin, I speedrun poultry. That's not the meat to speedrun. Conga's gonna open his own restaurant specializing in chicken tartare. hope I got the right number of gems there. I didn't, am I on 4-2 or 4-? I was on 4-3? Alright, that's good. Since it's getting cold out, it's going to be espresso season. Every season is hot beverages season for me. I always think there's one up there on the left. Wow. Good thing the run was already dead. That would have been devastating. How many are there here? 5? I've got 2 already? Okay, I know where the rest are. Now I'm going and missing the beetle. Maybe I don't want to collect the beetles. They do eat up a lot of time. Okay, 4 on this stage, already got 1. 2. I thought about not getting the extra hearts and just calling it a 3-heart run. Just doing it as a 3-heart run. But here's the thing: you get extra hearts as a reward for collecting the rubies. So, like, an all rubies 3-heart run is impossible. Quick. Health inspector every other day. Longest bathroom lines in the country at Conga's restaurant. Alright. Last stage, here we go. Oh, thought I could run faster than the sword. Oh no, I needed that guy. Four. Five, and we are ready to go. I think Aladdin actually runs a little slower up the stairs. Which is good, because, you know, like, don't we all? But... One... Three. No. I was trying to bounce on that guy's head, not I didn't want to grab the lamp. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna bump into everything on the screen. Oh, why did the chicken pass right through me? I mean, that chicken was definitely not undercooked. It went through an entire wall of flame. That ruby right there, the one I just got, that was the one I missed on our last run that made it this far. All the way here and... It was ugly. I disagree. Hey, Sonus Lee, welcome in. Leo, welcome in. Hope you are doing well tonight. Oh my goodness. Where's the snake going? Maximum slowdown. This is just like Super Ghouls and Ghosts. You can tell the same team worked on it. It's got their signature slowdown. Hello there, Monday morning. Just took the kids to kindergarten, and next, going to work, right on. I hope you've got an excellent week ahead of you. Derek Ocean, welcome in, Derek. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Capcom liked to overload the Super NES processor, it seems, Itty says. They just had more game than the console could handle. Coconut, welcome in. Thank you for the Prime sub. Very grateful for that. Hope you are doing well this evening. I'm actually gonna just go ahead and hit reset. The ending here is actually really long, and we're working on a project here, so. Apologies if you're really looking forward to watching the ending, but it just takes a lot of time. We'll watch it later when we get the run. Cheers. Welcome in, welcome in. I was off today, Derek said, which was nice. Right on. My coffee seems a bit watery tonight. Don't know why that would be. Watched Elemental today and Bill and Ted 3. I have seen neither movie myself. Hopefully you enjoyed them. I've actually only seen Bill and Ted 2, and I haven't seen the whole film. I haven't seen the beginning part to it. I've seen it from, like, I don't know, 20 minutes, 20 or 30 minutes in. I love the daughters in 3, Conga says. I've seen it many times. Elemental was okay. So, for anyone coming in, I just recently learned how to 100% Aladdin. I spent a couple nights playing through blind and trying to learn where all the rubies are. And I found most of them right away, but there were 2 of them that I really struggled with. And I mean really struggled. You know what? I'm gonna not open any of the treasure chests. I changed my mind about the bonus game and the treasure chest. We're just gonna go for the rubies. Oh, but now since I learned how to do the game, since I learned how to get all the rubies, how to get the 100%. Now I'm just trying to do it all in one life. That's the project we're working on. I feel bad about skipping that one up on the previous stage. Isn't that weird? No! Aladdin, what are you doing, man? Aw, rip. I kind of, blundered there a little bit. Restart the time. Alright, let me catch up here. They're great and funny. Love the whole trilogy. All great, Derek says. Coconut says, I used to play as a kid. The lava carpet part was always stressful. Oh, yeah. It's actually not, like, I feel like it's not as bad as I remember it being as a kid, but I feel like whenever I would make it there, I would struggle with it really badly. I've got a pretty good handle on it now, but, you have to stay in such a narrow little box of space to survive it. You got all this level on the screen, and it's all a no-fly zone. Game and Fit, welcome in. Probably the first time I've said hey for my first message since the first time I stumbled in here. Well, I'm happy you've stumbled in here tonight, my friend. Thank you again, by the way. I don't know if you saw my response to you, but thank you for giving me the heads up about the Nintendo 64 controllers. I did successfully put an order in for one, so let's, fingers crossed, hopefully it comes through. That'll be exciting. I don't even subscribe. I don't even subscribe to the expansion yet, though, so... I'm gonna wait and see if that controller. I'm gonna wait and see if the controller comes through, and if it actually shows up, then I'll have to go and buy the expansion. I also got the Bill and Ted game from Limited Run. Derek says. You're welcome. I've always got your back. We're buddies in my book. Thank you, Game and Fit. I, too, would like to consider you a friend, and you certainly have been good to me. I've got an offer you can't refuse. I have a family pack. I'll add you for free. Can you even do that though? Because I have a separate, like, I have the membership to the, like, I have the online subscription. I just don't have the expansion thing. Actually, if I ask my sister, she might actually have an expansion to get. She might actually have an expansion to give me if that's possible. So I appreciate the offer. I think it might not be necessary though. Alright, so, yeah, change of plan. All rubies, no chests. That's the, that's the metagame we're playing. Not sure if it pauses or cancels out your membership. I gotta get that, I gotta make sure I get that one up. I'm gonna feel bad if I leave it behind. Bill and Ted game is interesting, but tough. Oh, I slipped. It's an NES game, right? The Bill and Ted game? Oh, I thought I was dead. Oh, I'm dead. No, I thought he was gonna get that ledge. If you want it, just let me know and cheers. Right on, Game and Fit. I don't think I'll need it, but I will check and then I will keep that in mind. Hey, Dynamite, welcome in. We're not buddies. I thought you beat this game / challenge. No, I haven't. I haven't actually gotten all the rubies in one life. That's the challenge. I'm sad to hear we're not buddies, Dynamite. I was planning on a special buddies only stream on Wednesday. We were gonna play The Adventures of Batman and Robin on the Genesis. This is a bad time for us to not be friends. Yeah, buddies only chat enabled. I guess I'll have to open it. I guess I'll have to open it up to everyone. I just have to open it up to everyone so that even my non-friend Dynamite can be there. It's NES. It has a Game Boy game I wasn't aware of. I have it on the Switch. Stop lying. It's right there on the schedule. This Wednesday, I'm gonna finally play it. I don't know if it's gonna be a one-night game or not. I'm excited for that, Derek says. Yeah, I've never tried it, and I hear it's really good. A couple people have A couple people have brought it up in the chat over the past few weeks, so it's like it's been on my mind. We got space on the schedule. We're gonna give it a go. What's Master Spy? Master Spy is a indie game. It's kind of a 2D stealth platformer. I don't know a whole lot about it. It came up on Friday night though, and Streaming Fist offered to donate it to me, so we're gonna give it a go on Tuesday. I think it'll be all right. Oh, and Derpelganger, welcome in. Is the Game Boy version based on the cartoon or the movie? It's based off the second movie, Derek says. I experienced my first tanning booth today. Ever seen what a red Smurf looks like? I was mad at you for defending Predator 2 and then backpedaling and saying you hadn't seen it in years is all. I thought I was pretty straightforward that I hadn't seen it in years when it first came up. I've never seen a Predator movie, Game and Fit says. They're pretty good. Predator 2 is a great movie, Derek says. Seen the first one and liked it, Konga says. I think most people who have seen the first are pretty much in universal agreement that it's really good. Number 2 is more divisive. Missed the height. Arnold's in the first one. Danny Glover is in the second. There's 4 of them in total. There's only 2 in my universe. I haven't gotten around to seeing any of the others. I saw one of the Alien vs. Predator movies. I think the second one. I don't remember anything about it though. The new one was great. It was called Prey. Oh no! Oh, thought I was in trouble there. The run lives. Danny Trejo is in the third film. Can't tell you if there are any Dannys in the cast of the others. No. Dynamite says Predator 1 is amazing, 2 is a failure, and anything else regarding Predator has to have aliens in it to be watchable. Alien vs. Predator on the 360 was a lot of fun. Never played that. I remember renting Alien vs. Predator on the Super NES when I was young. Didn't hate AVP. Doppelganger says, didn't care for Requiem. Probably never see it again. But if you liked it, may it forever be enjoyable. Derek says Alien 3 is a good movie. Yeah, I didn't see... I think I saw Requiem. I think was the only one that I saw. And yeah, I remember basically nothing about it. It was more forgettable than Predator 2. Oh no. I got good at playing an Alien, then I went online and rocked the leaderboards. I got a lot of hate mail for that game, but I wasn't cheating. I was just too fast to get killed. Hey, Clairsonality, welcome in, Claire. Great to have you with us tonight. Have you solved the riddle of the devilish ruby yet? I know how to obtain every ruby in the game. I've solved the 100% run. It's just a matter of accomplishing it. Without dying. I don't know why I was stuttering the paraglider there. What purpose could that have possibly had? You got this. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I'm with you on actually liking Alien 3, Derpelganger says. But the dislike for it is far from mysterious. Alien 3 was, like, unnecessary, but inevitable, I think, and... I don't know. I think it was basically... I think what they made was basically as good as anything that they could have realistically made, so... It's got a fair bit going for it as it is. I definitely don't hate it, but it's not a super strong film. You're never gonna top Aliens? Yeah. Aliens was incredible. You could feel Ripley in the loader suit versus the Queen as if you were almost there. Simply iconic. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love those loader suits, too. Oh no. Oh. The dude is pulling a Meta Knight move, and an apple stops him in his tracks. No. Oh, robbed. I slid off the platform. That was gross. My introduction to aliens was walking into the room, eating a hot dog. The alien queen makes her appearance with Bishop in the final scene. 12-year-old me did not know he was an android. Not much bothers me in horror movies now. Al greased his feet. It sure seemed like I put that banana there. Oh. Mario Kart. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. It's not that hard of a game. Hung onto that ledge for a long time. My introduction to Alien was I read the novel for Alien Resurrection. That was my first experience of anything in the Alien universe was the novel of Alien Resurrection. I don't think that's where a lot of people got started. I don't think that's a common one. Was the novelization watchable? You could certainly stare at it. I mean, I enjoyed it. I can't really say whether or not it was any good, but I know that I enjoyed reading it, so. To blame Waluigi. I missed that before. Just bought 5 graphic novels, right on. I'm not, I'm not really the biggest sort of, like, comic book reader, but I have a pretty extensive, collection of trade paperback, like, anthologies and graphic novels. I worked in a used media store for a long time with a very steep employee discount, and so It was really easy to just pick up anything at the store that looked even remotely interesting to me. And even though I have very limited experience actually spending the time to read comics, it was very easy at the time to convince myself that I'll just go ahead and buy all these and build up a collection. I might time for it someday. Someday has yet to come. Is Damageless Aladdin next? I don't know. Probably not right away. I feel like the game wouldn't be too awful to do damageless for the most part, but I would definitely need a lot of practice on a couple levels. Oh, cool. I'm never gonna make it. I'm never gonna make it out of stage 2. What are we even doing here? There's a novel. You have a graphic novel of the first Alien movie? Right on. Were your parents tough about letting you watch rated R movies? Not especially. Depends on what it was rated R for. They're usually okay if it was for violence. They were less okay with other content. The bouncing on enemies sound is very Bloodlines. Welcome in, Chompy. Let me give that a closer listen on this next run. Konga says I couldn't even watch PG-13. Needless to say, I've made up for lost time. I want to drink my magic health potion tonight, but I'm scared to do anything but drink water. My body is on fire, Game and Fit says. Your parents are really strict about pretty much everything. Books, movies, games, but your grandma was cool and let you do whatever, let you watch whatever you wanted, Game and Fit says. Tekken 2 got snapped in 2? I have sympathy for you on the one hand, but on the other hand, I'm not really a fighting game guy, so I don't think I would have felt that loss quite in the same way. More like Tekken 2 pieces. I remember begging for South Park on the N64, Derek says. I believe I rented South Park on the Nintendo 64, and I don't think I'd ever seen the show. I I might not have even been aware the show existed when I rented it. Oh. I might not be cut out for this. What? I still want to fight you over Predator misunderstanding, but only have one way to resolve it. Feel it's not fair to challenge you to a Super Ghouls and Ghosts challenge, since you stream and are busier than I am, so I ask for a Contra Hardcore challenge from you, and I will do it just me. I don't know. I don't know what I could challenge you to that would be a challenge for you, Dynamite. I mean, you seem to have that game pretty well down. You know, when it comes to challenges, I tend to just think of you know, like deathless or damageless runs are really like all that ever come to mind, and you've already done both of those because they're the same thing. Game and Fit is suggesting no gun, no deaths. So a one life pacifist mode. That sounds awful. It also sounds impossible. Have you ever thought about working on the speed run for Contra Hardcore Dynamite? That might be a good challenge for you to try and get in the top 50% of the leaderboard for the with the speedrun. I don't know what the Contra Hardcore leaderboard looks like. missed that one up on... I missed that one up on 1-3, and although that's not the collectible I'm going for, it bothers me. Also, this gives me a moment to just catch up with the thing. I did get the game, Derek says, but it took convincing. I hope you found it to be worth it. Our parents only got us a new video game once every blue moon, and would never get us anything they thought looked bad by their standards. We'd learn all about video games by proxy through magazines, Claire says. Yeah, I didn't get new games very often as a kid. I'd maybe get like 4 games a year for most of my childhood. My friend let me borrow it, and I got as far as the toy store, I think. That must have been hard to explain or very easy depending on the friend. Oh, the South Park. No gun, no death. Nice, just nice boy mode. A timed run? You hadn't thought of that? I mean, with the skill with the skill you have with the game, I figured that, the speedrun would probably come pretty naturally to you. Dynamite never said the challenge had to be possible. It looks like it doesn't have very many speedruns. Alright, let me pull up the, I'm gonna pull up the leaderboard because I'm curious now. Wow, there's no one playing it. Oh, it's got so many different categories though. Still, there's almost no one in every category. Who's the best character? Sheena? Probably have the most. Goodness, the 100% category, the run's like almost 2 hours. Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on the leaderboard here. All the runs are old too. There's only one 100% run. It might depend on which character you select, because they're broken up by characters too. On the tab I was on, it looked like there were a couple, but not that many. More than one though. But if you want to go head to head with me and Contra Hardcore Dynamite, I don't know why you would want to. Like, you win. Like, that's not a, that's the, like, that's, there's no competition there. None of them have more than 3 runs. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, they're all very, yeah, not a whole lot of people run that game. That's surprising to me. Game and Fit, one of your friends, his parents wouldn't let him play games at all. That's a shame. I don't think that was the case for anyone that I don't think that was the case for anyone that I knew. The challenge in theory was Super Ghouls and Ghosts versus Hardcore. Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Like my best versus your best, but it's hard to calculate. Yeah, the best I can do in Super Ghouls and Ghosts is occasionally I can beat the game in one life. I've done that a few times now. I should probably go on a grind for a no-hit run. That might make a lot more sense than the 100% thing that I've been sort of kind of practicing. Does Super Ghouls and Ghosts feel like a cakewalk? Not really. Our dad wasn't anti-gaming, but he also thought video games peaked with Tempest, so he didn't care for all the fancy graphics and gameplay from our childhood. Sounds like Cranky Kong from the first Donkey Kong Country. All we had were 3 lives and no continues, and that's it, and we were better off back then. Wait a minute. Am I Cranky Kong? Oh, Super Ghouls and Ghosts is weird, because sometimes I do really well at it, and sometimes I do really terribly, and it's like... I'm just never sure which version of Agent Frownie I'm gonna be on any particular day. Frownie Kong. Cranky Kong would have loved Tempest. It technically didn't have any buttons at all. What I need is for someone to challenge me to be done playing this game. There we go. I'm just tired of doing stage 1 over and over and over again. I want to do more of the game. Can't challenge you like that. We know you can do it. You're a millimeters away the other night. I seriously was. It was crazy. I'm confident we'll get there in time. I'm just, you know, I've got the stage 1 blues right now. I didn't know where that bounce was going to send me. Oh, I need to listen to the bounce sound effect and hear the bloodlines, the bloodlines-ness in it. It does have a little bit of that. Because it's kind of a muffled sound effect. Bloodlines is such a silly game sometimes. Some of the stuff in that game is just overwhelmingly silly. My skin is so badly burnt that just adjusting my shirt is a nightmare. That's terrible Game and Fit. 15 to 30 minutes of tanning. The tanning booth is equivalent. I'm missing some of that sentence there. To spending an entire day on the beach. I spent 10 minutes on my first go. Oh no. I never have used, nor do I expect I ever will, use a tanning bed. I got the stage 1 blues. I asked how long I should go for, and the guy said 10 minutes. And I said it was my first time, and he said 9 minutes. Wisconsin is not a state known for its tans. I do believe you are correct. I suppose you take the hypothetical challenge by showing ability on hardcore, whereas I haven't on Super Ghouls and Ghosts since I was like 10. I mean... I've managed to get all the endings in hardcore, but I'm far from exhibiting any degree of mastery. The 10-minute tanning booth challenge. I don't think I'd be up for that one. I'm late to this conversation, but to be honest, Contra Hardcore feels too learnable to be a big speedrunning game. Nine minutes, then? Nah, I'm gonna pass. I'll let you hold your world record. I'll let you hold the world record title for that one. undisputed game fit. So I don't really know, like, I mean, it doesn't, you know, hardcore doesn't get a lot of speedrunning attention. I don't know that I can sort of speak like so far as its learnability. I haven't played the game in a while, but I mean the game is composed of like it's kind of like from one mini boss to another to another to another, and all of those fights, you know, I do think would be like really should be really predictable. So there's not a great deal of in between where you sort of have opportunity for things to be like kind of different or unexpected. So yeah, maybe there's no RNG, right? I don't think there's a whole lot. I think it's definitely safe to say there's not a whole lot. Contra 3 is kind of the same. I didn't look at its leaderboard to see how popular it is for speed. But it's kind of the same situation. Yeah, there's not a lot of places where there's like where things get random. There's something to be said for perfect predictability, though. Yeah, I mean, well, like, a lot of people have run Castlevania 1, and that game is extremely predictable. Hey, Mile High Roll, welcome in. Still working on the I'm still working on the all rubies single life run. I think part, like, I kind of suspect that part of the issue, like, with, like, people being not motivated to run Contra Hardcore is probably to do with how segmented the game is, right? Because there are 4 different playable characters, and then, like, there are so many branching paths that, like, to some degree, I feel like it would be hard to feel like you're doing a run of the full game. In a lot of ways, I thought I was dead, and I feel like that could be demotivating. I don't think anyone wants to, you know, do a speed run of part of a game. plenty of speedruns of games where you literally just have to memorize a sequence of hundreds, I'm guessing hundreds of inputs is how that idea continues. I can't look away. I can't look away from the game. We're finally seeing stuff we haven't seen in a while. It's wonderful. Hundreds of button presses to the point where you do the speedrun without even looking at the game. We're always fascinated by those. I can vouch for that. Still looking for a realistic challenge here. By fault of my own stuff. It's the game I'm known for and best at. I feel like if you sacrificed the monkey, it would appease the spirits of the game. I would be normally inclined to feel that our, sacrificing our loyal pet would be a bad move. But, the thing is, I was having a lot of trouble reaching some of these red rubies. And Abu could have helped at any time. So his loyalty has I gotta say, I'm not really convinced of the loyalty from our loyal pet. He really left me in a bad spot there for a long time. Ever sacrifice something voiced by Frank Welker, which I assume is Abu? I was really close to losing everything there. Alright, we're out of there. No one will take me on. Alright, Frownie, how important is having to only use the bracelet thing in Super Ghouls and Ghosts? It's the only way to beat the game. You can only get the bracelet on Loop 2, and you have to use it for the final boss fight on the final full stage of the game. Like, it's, the bracelet is the key to the end of the game. You can't do a bracelet-only run of the game unless you have a hacked ROM. How tough? Super tough. To properly play through Super Ghouls and Ghosts and get the true ending, it's one of the hardest challenges in retro gaming. Just to beat the game is really tough. You might not think that if you only play Loop 1, because the double boss fight is the one where you have to have the bracelet. And, like, when you can use all the other weapons, like, you can just hang back and cheese those guys from a distance, and it's really not bad at all. It's only impossibly terrible with the bracelet because of the mechanics for how the bracelet works. It's straight line trajectory makes it so that to fight those guys, you have to get right up in their face, and you have to double jump to even hit them, and it just, that scenario makes you so vulnerable. I think the thing with running hardcore is a lot of the time the inputs would be stand still and shoot heaps in a direction. Love the game, but I think it'd be easy to master. I'd like to get better at hardcore. I'd like to spend some more time with it, and maybe see if I can reach some of the endings deathless myself. I don't know that I would want to do, like, every character, every path deathless. Like, that would be... I mean, I'd kind of want to. I just wouldn't want to sink the time it would take. Like, I'd feel really proud of myself if I could pull it off, but it would be such a long project. But I think, like, at least getting to every path deathless with one character would be pretty cool. Final stage. 2. Hope I got everything. Uh-oh. My health is really low. Oh no, we might lose this. We might actually lose this. Even this late in. I did! I lost it on the last stage again. That's so upsetting. I thought I was gonna be done with this in no time. I was right. At no time will I be done with this. Iago, no. I have another game to finish. I can't spend all night playing just this one. Or maybe not. Who cares, really? Hey, Chozo Brain, welcome in. Welcome to the never-ending Aladdin run. I don't know what the last update on my situation with this game you've been aware of, but I have solved the 100% run. I do know how to complete the game 100%. I'm just trying to execute it in a single life now. It's not going so well. I just made it up to the last stage, but I died. I was too careless with my hearts, and I died on the last stage. The curse of the lamp is that I must forever play Aladdin on SNES. I can think of worse curses to have. I actually completed the game in a single life last week, but I missed the very last collectible in the game. It's one of those, it's positioned real high, so if you don't grab it as you pass by it, you only get one shot. And I missed it. I missed the very last thing in the very last one in the game. So I've almost had the run twice. So I know I can do it. It's just a matter of doing it. The lamp could make me play the Genesis version. That would be the curse. That would be the curse of the lamp. The Genesis game doesn't have any collectibles in it, though, right? It doesn't have an equivalent of these rubies. So far as I remember, there's not really... You know, I don't know what you would define as 100% in the Genesis game. Other than, like, just the same as any percent. I've decided I'm getting all the rubies, and I'm opening none of the treasure chests. That's a wrap? I suppose you're heading out for the night then, Dynamite? If that's the case, thank you for being here with us. Always appreciate your company, and I hope that you are well until next we meet. Great. actually forgot what was on the other side of that gap. I didn't remember if I was sailing toward a, you know, a stalactite or a stalagmite, or, you know, a platform like what we did land on, or... I don't know, it was dangerous. Dangerous to make a jump over a pit like that and not have a clear idea what you're gonna land on. No, what am I doing? So I started blundering a whole lot there and taking a lot of damage, but I actually passed through what are some of the scariest parts without taking any damage on that level. And you know what? I might have to commit to a damageless run. I'm actually starting to think I could do it. Yeah, everywhere that I got hit on that stage just now, I could have avoided with just, you know, a little bit better gameplay. No. I shouldn't have tried to go that way. No, we had the same face as the genie there. I appreciate your patience, my friends, to put up with all these restarts. Yeah, I'm going for deathless 100%. Sorry, I'm not mentioning that often enough for people who you know, continue to come in. I learned 100% over the last couple weeks. I actually found all the rubies really quickly, except for 2. There were 2 that had me pulling my hair out for hours. But I eventually found those as well, and I've done the game deathless, and I've done the game 100%. I'm just trying to put those together. The more SNES Aladdin content, the better, Conga says. Be careful what you wish for, Conga. You've done deathless 99%. So I did it when I did it in one life. I collected all but one of the rubies. I missed the very last one. And you don't get a second chance on that one. So that was agony. This is ASMR for me. very, very happy to hear it, of course. I mean, I like having more excuses to play this game, you know? It's a fun game. It's just, oh, Damageless is kind of a slog, right? Because look how fast I already took damage. Oh, I missed that platform. Damageless sounds like it would not be very fun to do. I don't think it would be that bad. I mean, this isn't like, you know, this isn't a super hard game. It's not completely easy. There are some tricky parts, but this is a very reasonably challenged game. This game has a very reasonable level of challenge. You could definitely do it, but eck. Let's just you know, let me get the Deathless out of the way first, and then I'll finish talking myself into Damageless. Aw. The arrow guys are also very Bloodlines. Yeah, there's yeah, I know. I'm thinking about the archers in Bloodlines. First heal from the damage these runs are causing. It's alright, I'm alright. Hey, Master Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to you, my friend. Welcome in. We are Aladdining tonight. I'm working on that Deathless run. I'm firing arrows that go like 2 meters. Yeah, really. I don't think I ever stopped to consider that. Yeah, the whole purpose of a bow is to send arrows far. And the archers in this game, their arrows go nowhere. Their arrows land so close to them that they only need one arrow, because when it hits the ground, they could just reach and grab it and to fire it. They could just reach over, pick it up, and fire it again, because it doesn't go anywhere. The reset sword. Yes, yes indeed. For anyone who may not know, I keep a wooden sword on the couch with me, because that's how I hit the reset button on the Super NES without having to get up. If we tried to fire a bow, that's probably what it would look like, Claire says. I need a reset bow and arrow. They, you know, like these guys. Reset swordless? Oh, reset greatsword. I was thinking of like, I thought reset swordless. I was thinking like a Zelda swordless challenge. Like I need to reset my Super Nintendo with a bomb. Reset rocket launcher. It's kind of the same idea. I fired a bow and it's legit hard. I studied archery briefly. Use bomb chews, they can move. When I was in middle school, I did archery as a Boy Scout. I was pretty not great at it. Oh, cool. I'm pretty not great at this game, too. Everything in real life is heavier than you'd expect. I remember trying to fire a bow in Cub Scouts, but I was a weak little fella, Conga says. I think I once tried to draw a compound bow. Don't know if I succeeded. Wish you luck in the Deathless Run, Frownie. Can't handle any more, Aladdin. I'm out. I don't blame you, Zerkling. Be well, my friend. I appreciate having you here. But, hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, and we will see you again. Hopefully I'll have good news to report to you. Oh, I thought I started the game. I did not. Not squirrels. Squirrels are lighter. Turns out this challenge is much harder than Frownie ever suspected it would be. I love just sailing through the air with the paraglider. It's wonderful. Rip the damageless run. I had hamsters. They're heavier than the squirrel that adopted a friend of mine. Ooh, hey, Angelus, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Tell us about your stream. What did you play, and how did it go, my friend? We have done nothing but Aladdin so far tonight. It's, my pursuit of the deathless 100% clear is, not going as well as I would hope. I got real close. I got real close earlier. I was on the last stage. Bought a bow in October. It wasn't too bad. Would have not used to the Sin key being on my phone's keyboard. I do almost all of my stream watching on mobile, and I am terrible at typing on mobile. So, like, whenever I participate in chat, everything I say is just incomprehensible. Mega Man Maker, Angela says. Went great. Great to hear, of course. Had someone to stream. I mean, to add them to Discord. Thought it was just their way of trying to get me to buy something. Some people are like that. Pick up that bread, not because I need the life, but just because I'm hungry. It's nice to have a snack. Keep sending message without them being finished, and it's killing me softly. Which is a really good song, StatCat says. I don't know if I've ever actually heard that song all the way through. I think I've just heard it, like, used or referenced in movies. Oh, yeah. 100% Angelus. They're just trying to sell you stuff. Made a Mega Man Maker level a very long time ago, Conga says. I haven't checked out the Mega Man Maker. Al casually eating a whole loaf of bread by itself like a Skyrim character. I love that, Chompy. You could really see Capcom's platform game design pedigree in how, unlike the Genesis game, you can actually tell what's a platform. Yeah, there's a lot of issue with the Genesis. The pathway through the levels in the Genesis game are rather obtuse. There are weird parts where you have to, like, run left and right to move onto platforms, like, to move from the foreground, to move from being on top of a foreground platform to being on top of a background platform. But you don't actually move into the background, like, you know, like your sprite doesn't get smaller. It's just odd. The perspective is very weird in that game. It's like, it's a little bit like a MC Escher painting. Sketch. Rather. I'm very close to the grave right now. Just mayonnaise a platform. It's a platform for calories. The final boss of Twitch chat is the send button. I walked into an arrow, come on. Yeah, trying to go damageless in this will be very, very, very painful. Oh, I missed the thing. My allergies have been killing me the last couple of days. At least it's cooled off some around there. I'm very much looking forward to the temperatures plunging. Looking forward to being able to wear my bathrobe on the stream again. It's been sitting over there calling to me, and it's just... It's so comfy, but it's just too hot. Aladdin didn't grab the thing. He didn't grab the thing to zipline down. Thank goodness I was able to save it. I wish people would go to my channel because they're genuinely interested, not because they're trying to sell me something. Agreed. I'm tempted to turn off the chat messages and go back to full screen if the only chatting is advertising. Well, I kind of agree that no chat is better than all advertising chat, but I don't think that no chat is, you know, probably what you want to do. Temps are plunging here for sure. 49 outside right now. Puts away the Tupperware I was about to sell here, Conga says. Yeah, I've had people come in before and want to sell me their, like their design work or whatever, which is just really bizarre because, like, I don't know what they think they could do for me. I already have some of the finest design work and branding on Twitch. I mean, there is no up. There is no up from here. This is the peak. We're there. They want to compete with Jelly. I know exactly. What? I guess I should admire them for wanting to push themselves. For wanting to take on an insurmountable challenge. Kind of like beating this game. I'd love to push them, Conga says. Oh my. Threats of violence are scary from a man wielding a sword. Not sure why so many artists do that. Does it ever work? Probably. I mean, it probably does. Here's the thing, like, it's only got to work a small percentage of the time to, you know, to be worth it for them, I'm sure, because like they only have so much time they could devote to like X number of clients or whatever. Anyway. It's basically bot spam, Konga says. Well, yeah, there's that too. Doesn't cost so many time if they're using bots. Whatever they charge, I'll do it for 99% less guaranteed or your money back, Stackcat says. Imagine if you accept, you'd basically get an identical product. Maybe it wasn't. I think you filtered out, but it wasn't that bad. Maybe before full screen, I just couldn't see the scams. I don't want to be super, you know, harsh either to, you know, like artists who need work and need to get the, you know, need to hit the pavement, so to speak, you know, to get their name out there and to find clients. But there are definitely good approaches to that and scummy approaches to it. You're so kind, Frownie. My patience is nil with that stuff, Konga says. To play devil's advocate, having zero interest in hiring artists for any reason, and also I'm broke, how would you suggest a Twitch graphic design artist get started? I don't know, Derpelganger. I don't know. I mean, so far as, like, with an online portfolio, well, yeah, you definitely, like, you need a place to showcase samples of your work. Hey, Dimmy, good to see you. Welcome in. Nice. Sorry, the chat is running away from me. It's hard to scroll it at the moment. You asked about a computer version of Aladdin, it looked like. I thought I saw DOS or Amiga there. And no, I haven't played any computer versions of this. I've played Super NES. You know, that's what we're doing now, right? So, of course. I've done the Genesis game, I've done the GBA port of this game, and I've done the Game Boy Color port of the Genesis game. And by port, I mean demake. It is an official game, though. Sorry, I've completely lost the thread of the chat, so I'm gonna have to reread at a later time to put my 2 cents in. Hey, Jimmy Cleaver, welcome in. Hope you are well. The box art of this game is misleading. Aladdin never uses a sword in this version. I don't remember what the box art for this looks like offhand. I mean, I take, you know, if he has a sword though, you're definitely right. If it's gonna show Aladdin with any weapon on the box art, it should be it should have him throwing apples. No! Yes! The run lives. Throwing apples, just like in the movie. Yeah, sorry, the focus on the challenge here has just really destroyed my ability to participate with the chat. So if I've failed to welcome anyone who's come in, apologies. It is 100% not my intention to ignore you. It's dead. I lost the run. Now it doesn't matter. Alright, I think we're gonna try one more time, but I might have to work on this another night, because there's not gonna be any time left for our second game. Oh, all right. Let me just sort of catch up here on everything that I missed. Conga says, if I sound bitter about competing in an oversaturated market, well, yeah. Who wouldn't want to sign Piece of Claire art, Claire says. A gal with the art skill of a 5-year-old. A piece of Claraphonalia, oh my. I actually have emotes I've made in a few channels. I can't imagine charging because I make them for fun. Statcat says. Oh, Mega Drive. Yeah, I didn't see that Mega Drive was part of the question before, Demi. Yeah, I played the Mega Drive Aladdin. I don't really like it very much though. I've played through it a couple times. I don't think Twitch graphic designer is an achievable goal, Conga says. It might be a small part of a much larger business. I've been asked to do work simply because people I know that I'm an artist, Conga says. Basically broke, only splurge twice a year. I consider spending $100 twice a year splurging, Angela says. That's no small chunk of change to me. I'm a Twitch graphic designer, I just don't get paid for it, Demi says. Imagine people who really push themselves like that are teenagers. Networking is the actual answer to that, just like anything else. Persephone, welcome in. Have to put yourself out there, that's how you make it as an artist. The Genesis / Mega Drive Aladdin is the same as the DOS / Amiga? Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of it. I find the pathways, I find the path through the levels to be obtuse. And a lot of times, it kind of winds and there are weird places where you have to, walk across background objects, and it doesn't make a ton of sense to me. The sword combat is not super satisfying to me, and then the game really starts to feel janky and frustrating with the running from the boulders stage straight through to the inside of the lamp stage. It's irredeemably frustrating to me in that little segment. And then the end of it, where you ride the carpet randomly around some of the levels is odd and janky, and the final boss fight with Jafar is terrible. So, I don't have a lot of good things to say about the Genesis Aladdin. I know a lot of people prefer that one, but I'm just not on board with it. It doesn't do it for me. Aladdin can't use a sword because the game's on a family-friendly console, Angela says. I mean, surely there are games where you use swords on the SNES, right? Harsh reality of being an artist is 99% of the people go unnoticed, even the amazing ones. Unless you actively get yourself noticed. It's a grind, Conga says. I don't recommend it. Oh yeah, you thought of the same thing, Angelus. Uzworm, welcome in. Pleasure to have you here as well. Nintendo had some weird and fickle rules about what characters in games could do. Another night? Oh no, yeah, there's got to be another night of this. Did I miss any Jump King? Not tonight, Mile High Roll. We played it Friday night. That was the last time I played it. Best time I had with streamer, Art Conga says, when I just did it for fun, making merchant things for friends. Right on. Played a DOS version of the SNES game a long time ago in the mid-90s, Conga says. I like that more, but I haven't played this one. I find that people have played both like this more, but the other version just looks more like Disney, Demi says. It's a tough game, though. Double Fine did a video with the co-founder of Westwood Studios. They played The Lion King and talked about the process of making Aladdin and the Lion King games, Stream Kyle says. I don't remember if we've talked about that. I haven't gotten around to watching it, though. If we did. I did alright, Mile High Roll. I reached a new PB, but I fell a long way back down, too, so... Nothing really major has changed. I think I do have to buy boots from that boot salesman. I'm beginning to suspect that he is not a scam, because I did get up high enough into the snowy area to find an icy platform that I don't seem to be able to land on. So that made me rethink the boot salesman, but I haven't been able to get the coin from the bird yet, so I'm just in that area now, still chasing the bird, and I did reach, like, I went up like 3 or 4 screens higher than I've ever been, but I fell down and couldn't get back up there. So we'll see. There's Jump King is scheduled for Tuesday, but it's going to continue to be the filler game. So I might play it any night that I run out of other things to do. Probably not tomorrow, but Wednesday might be a likely candidate for Jump King. Probably just Tuesday and Wednesday this week. Alright, let's filler game on Tuesday. I see how this Frownie. No, Jump King's not a filler game on Tuesday. It's a scheduled game on Tuesday. That's the day it gets upgraded. I don't think being a filler game is a bad thing, though. I think that it's actually, in a lot of ways, really good. I can pick up and play at any time, and it's easy to jump in and out of. And I'm never going to beat it, so it's always going to be there for me. Smooth save, I'll allow it. So I prefer this game to the Genesis game because I like how acrobatic this game is. I love the, like, free-running parkour, the swinging and grabbing ledges and climbing stuff. It's a, you know, it's a very active, fluid, fun platformer, and I like the paragliding, you know. And compared to, like, you know, a lot of the just sort of like the fast, fluid parkour of this game, the Genesis game by comparison feels like, you know, just muddled and winding and janky. I am admittedly far more familiar with this game than I am the Genesis game, so, you know, I have a bias. And I did grow up with the Super Nintendo, and I'm a latecomer to the Genesis. Though, head to head, I do pick Genesis titles over SNES titles for entries from some of my favorite franchises, so... I at least like to think I'm at least sometimes fair. Cap Sid, welcome in. How am I in this present time? I'm all right. I'm struggling. I'm struggling with Aladdin. I'm trying to get a deathless 100% run of this game, and it's not going so well. I've been resetting for 3 hours. Photos you shot with one hand behind yourself, Persephone. Right on. Glad they came out well. Capcom always good at making your character relatively small, giving you lots of visible movement space. Well, that's kind of my complaint about Mega Man 7. I don't know the game really well. If I play all the way through it, maybe I'll forgive it. But my first impression of Mega Man 7 is Mega Man is too big in that game. I do have to completely agree, though. Capcom, way more hits than misses. Gotta grind and grind. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna be a speedrunner of this game by the time I get this one challenge done. Nobody spoil it for Frownie that you push X to draw your sword. Wouldn't that be amazing? What would you even do with a sword in this game? All it would do is slow me down more. Start by taking out that monkey. Abu is really slowing me down. He lags the game too much. Ooh, I thought I was gonna miss it. Thanks to ROM hacks, someone will create a version where you can use a version of this where you can't use the sword. Yeah, Abu is stealing all my frames. Let's go. Stage 1, damageless. Since it's a Capcom game, they'll be throwing swords like Knight Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention that because you said something about that. It always kind of bothered me when I was a kid. It always kind of bothered me that the knight on the cover of Super Ghouls and Ghosts on the SNES carries a sword, and you cannot actually get a sword in Super Ghouls and Ghosts. That did bug me when I was a kid. I didn't get that. I always kind of wanted there to be a sword. Imagine my amazement when decades later I played Ghouls and Ghosts for the first time. And lo and behold, there is a sword in that game. But I'm glad I didn't get my wish as a kid now. The sword's a pretty rough way to live. Sega does what Nintendo don't. Is that Pink Rose Uni Rena? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us, and hope you're having a wonderful time. Getting the red gems is tricky. It is. It took me a few nights to figure out how to get them all. And the thing was, like, I actually figured out how to get all of them but 2 on my first night working with this game. But, the last 2 took me forever. There's one on the very first stage. I just couldn't find it for the longest time. I kept searching the stage. The very first gem on stage 1, I could never find it for the longest time. And then the one that's really high, you have to do a big leap off of the stalactite in the previous substage here on level 2. It took me forever. I couldn't figure out the high swing mechanic. Probably seems silly, but with both you know, Aladdin SNES versus Genesis and Ghouls and Ghosts versus Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I'm on I'm very easily on Team Nintendo for both of those games, but to be fair, I am a huge Contra and a huge Castlevania fan, and I like the I like the Castlevania and Contra games on the Genesis better than the Super Nintendo games. Like both those franchises, I prefer their Genesis games. Bloodlines over CB4 and Hardcore over Alien Wars. My stepdaughter makes this Child's Play. I might learn something from you, Frownie. That's a scary notion to me, because I'm a pretty bumbling gamer. Not 100% in gaming. I'm lazy. Sega does what Nintendo don't, like, stop making consoles. Ouch, Stat Cat. It's not lava, it's molten mac and cheese. That's even more scary to me. No need to collect the 1-ups if you're doing Deathless. You're right, Capsid, this is true. I am going out of my way for the 1-ups for no reason. Yeah, I can't explain it. I just want to pick them up. So I'm doing, like, you know, I am going for Deathless, so yeah, I don't need the 1-ups. And I'm trying to do it, my rule is all rubies, no chests. I'm trying not to open any of the treasure chests. I was going to do the opposite and open all the treasure chests, but I thought, like, it adds a little bit more drama if I have fewer hearts. So why aren't you using the whip against the bats? Lay off my cooking, it's not for sale. Oh, I decided the no chests because, yeah, then, damage is a little bit more meaningful, in a couple ways, because I'll have fewer hearts, from not getting the extra heart collectibles, and then we don't have to waste time with the bonus game. I am considering if I get the damageless run, I am considering going. If I get the deathless run, I am considering going for a damageless run. R.I.P. Robin Williams. I thought about no paraglider, but you can't do no paraglider and all the red gems. You have to have it to get some of them. Unless there's some really weird tricks I don't know about, which is possible, but I have doubts. I have some doubts. Oh, I got my hearts back. Nice. The lava stages are my least favorite cap since it's too hectic. They're the only auto scrollers in the game, right? They're good auto scrollers. They're contextualized. They have a good reason to be auto scrollers. They are very stressful stages, though. Very stressful. How was at work when I heard the news about him? My manager at the time was distraught. Same here. Some bad news bears. No, I missed the thing. That's better. I don't know, I feel silly for, like, standing around like that. Keep an eye on your health, Frownie. Keep an eye on your health, Frownie. No! Oh, rip the run. I got that ledge last time. I did a jump very similar to that last time. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it again to check here. Yeah. I wasn't bold enough this time. If I just ran bravely, I would have got... Did I get that gem, though? Yeah, okay, I did. Yeah. Let's play the rest of the game out. I haven't been to the last stage in a long time. Let's go ahead and get the extra practice. Downgraded to just a great player. From a super player to a great player. All of my honor shattered. All right, let's see if I can do a whole new world without looking at my notebook. Oh. Hey Waz, welcome in. Hope your weekend has treated you very well. Aladdin is being unkind to me tonight. I've had a lot of trouble getting runs out of level 2, and when I have, I've made some pretty devastating blunders. Yeah, the game is devious. If you follow the gems, you won't get the red ones. Yeah, and sometimes the gems branch, so you can't follow, you can't follow both of them anyway. But yeah, the green gems don't necessarily lead you to the red ones. Okay, there are 5 gems on this level. No, I need that guy. No, I opened a chest. I'm just doing everything I'm not supposed to do now. It's a dead run, so I shouldn't cry about it, but... I'm going to. What? Picked a weird time to look away, I think, because what happened? Collecting all the lamps started because there's a lamp on stage 1-3, and for whatever reason, like, I skipped it because it's a little out of the way, but then I started to feel anxiety about skipping it, so I was like, you know what, the lamps aren't the goal, but I'm going to collect all the lamps anyway. I actually don't know that I'm getting all the lamps in the game, though. I don't know that I understand the definitive list of 100% lamps. And I suspect it's actually more likely that I don't know where they all are. Oh yeah, because if there's one inside of like a green base or something, then yeah, that would be outside. That would be outside of my knowledge. I don't like how these lamps are placed above those guys. They're at a really inconvenient height. Hope you didn't sleep your weekend away like a certain couple other people, yeah. Yep, I'm included in that number. Those who have slept away a weekend. What is sleep? Uh-oh. The grave is sneaking up on me again. Never mind, my heart's refilled. Oh, I missed the turkey. So last week, I was working on this challenge as well. I had a run. I made it here on a single life, and I missed the last ruby up there. It was devastating. Hey, Zeldavania, welcome in. to complete the run, you must sing the Aladdin song. I'd have something to sing about. Pulling it off. I really thought that I was going to accomplish this way quicker than I have. It's proven to be much more challenging for me than I anticipated. Very much so. Look out, the boss is Janir. Oh my goodness. I like how I've commented on this before on the stream, but I like how Ariel's list of treasures from part of your world fits neatly into Aladdin's list of treasures during Prince Ali. You can sing the one song over the other, and it and it fits and makes sense. Yeah. He's got 75 golden camels. He's got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs, he's got 20. I can't not sing it like that. It got a little low there for me. Maybe should have started that a little higher. It's like they're written by the same people. It's almost like that. Oh, the snake got me. The laggy snake. He's getting me again. Victory. 7 apples, 11 gems. 7-11. Aladdin. My husband likes snakes, Pink Rose says. I've had a couple friends who are big snake fans. I feel like I'm mostly neutral towards snakes. They don't like weird me out or anything. I'm a little worried, like, I'm a little nervous when I encounter a snake out in the wild, because I don't know how, like, deadly they are. I don't know a lot about them, so I just have to assume that every snake is maximum dangerous whenever I come across one outside. But, so far as, like, snakes as pets and, like, ones that I have no reason to believe are especially dangerous, then, like, yeah, I'm not terrified by them, but I don't seek out their company either. Has a white cobra. It's a girl named Orochi. Thank you for the GG. Stepped away and came back to you dying on the snake. The red was already dead though, Claire, so it wasn't that bad. the snake needs a sound effect for coughing up those eggs. Alright, what else have I missed here? I think we're good. I don't think I missed much. He got sucked away by mode 7. I'm pretty hardcore scared of snakes in any setting, Waz says. If only there was a sequel to this, but by the time Return of Jafar came out, Capcom wasn't making any more Disney games, I think. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Weird thing about Return of Jafar, I've actually seen that movie more than I've seen either of the other two Aladdins. So when I think of the voice of the genie, I tend to think of Homer Simpson before I think of Robin Williams. Of the of the three, I think there's only 3 Aladdin films yet, like, so far as, like, the original movie and its sequels. Maybe there are more. We had the Return of Jafar on VHS. We didn't have either of the other ones. You're worried that you jinxed the run? No, no worries. No, it was already dead. It was already dead. Oh, I've been so close. I've been so close a few times. I mean, one of them was basically it. I just hadn't tripped at the finish line. I had 2 that could have gone the distance, but... No, Homer Genie. I jinxed the run, Doppelganger says. After watching the movies and playing this, I eventually stumbled on Prince of Persia and thought it's related to this. I haven't played any of the Prince of Persia games. I don't think I would like the early ones very much. I've heard that the, what is it, Sands of Time on the PlayStation 2 is supposed to be good. It's a different kind of game, but it has similar moves. I think I've only played one, like, cinematic platformer, and that's the thing that makes me nervous about it, is because Prince of Persia, I understand that it would control a lot like Oddworld, and I don't really like those stiff mechanical platformers like that. I had a rough time. I had a rough time making it all the way through Oddworld. I'm not, like, necessarily eager to play another game that's really, like, stiff like that. Although I have one of them on the Super Nintendo, called Out of This World, I think it is. So I'm gonna have to face that one. Yeah, that's really precise jumping. The SNES port's the only original one that you recommend? That's where I would want to play it. That's where I would want to play it anyway. If you like Pitfall, you might like the challenge of the OG Prince of Persia. I do like Pitfall. And Blackthorn. Prince of Persia with a shotgun. That game's been mentioned to me. I don't know that it's ever been described so compellingly, though. You think I might like it? Blackthorn is neat, StatCat says. Is Blackthorn available on console as well, or is it a PC game? I'm sure I've asked this before, but just don't. My memory is so bad. So I don't know exactly how many. There's a threshold. You have to collect a certain percentage of the red gems, and yeah, you get a special ending. I actually didn't know that going into this challenge. I know it's not 100% of the gems, because I actually got the special ending before I figured out how to get 100% of the gems. So there's some certain threshold where it tips and gives you a special ending. There's 70 gems in the game, so I don't know, maybe half of them, or probably more than half. I don't know. 50 or 60, probably. Get you the special ending. 60 would make sense, because that would be all, because that's how many you would get if you got none on the bonus stage. So, like, assuming the bonus stage is just there to kind of make up for missing gems, then yeah, maybe 60. I can't say for sure though. It's on 32X apparently. All right. Well, that might. Well, I don't know. Oh, it's on the SNES. Wonderful. All right. Yeah. Then I might be able to play the SNES version someday. Groovy. So we're gonna be done with this for tonight. I am gonna chase this challenge again. 100 deathless 100% will not elude me forever, but it's gonna elude me for tonight. I really thought I was gonna have this done. I really thought I was gonna get the run in the first hour. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. It hurts a little. It hurts a little to be so wrong. Ten 10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck, Frownie, after playing Aladdin. All right, so I don't know what day. I don't know what day we're gonna come back to this on. Maybe Friday. So I don't have it on the schedule again for this week because I thought I was gonna do it first try. We could do a run tomorrow. We'll try it a little bit. I think we'll try it a little bit tomorrow ahead of Wario Land. Maybe we'll start the night with a little bit of Aladdin. Especially especially if I can even start the stream a little bit early. All right, so we'll try Aladdin again tomorrow before Wario Land. That sounds good. We're not done with the stream though. I have another game to play. That's why we're not gonna keep grinding this all night long. I'm actually gonna move over to the Switch, and we're gonna continue our playthrough of Disney Illusion Island on the Switch. And you'll excuse me just a moment so I can grab my controller and turn this off. We'll get that switched over. I'll be right back with you. All right. Shorter challenge, Game Boy Double Dragon. Resembles the arcade version rather than the NES, and it's legit hard. I have played that on the stream one time. Doppelganger. I didn't beat it. I gave it a try. It's tough. I beat the NES game. It took forever. I found that game to be very, very difficult. Oh my goodness. Um, Game Boy R-Type is another. We played that one. I've beaten that game. I've beaten the first loop. That looks like it seems to be a multi-loop game. All right. So I was gonna get the console switched over before stepping away a moment, but it's being a little disagreeable with me right now. So let me step away. I'm gonna take a short BRB, my friends. I'll try and get the stuff switched while I'm away, so we can just dive right into it when I get back. But thank you for being here for the Aladdin grind. I'm sorry I didn't get us the run tonight. I really wanted to, but it was not meant to be. Um, I missed all the runs, but GG nonetheless. I didn't see that. Waz, thank you for the GG. Blackthorn is a $45 to $50 game, but that's not unreasonable. Never finished it, but had both of them. Yeah, so I was only able to make it a few levels into Double Dragon on the Game Boy. R-Type, I beat the final boss, but then it starts to loop again, and I didn't do a second loop yet. But I would go back to it. I'd like to try and get the true ending or whatever it is with that game. Double Dragon I'd like to beat as well, but I'm less eager to go back to it. But yeah, let me step away. I'm gonna take a quick BRB, get us moved over to the Switch, and we'll play some Disney Illusion Island, and hopefully finish that game tonight. I'm a little gun shy on like proclaiming what I think I'm gonna accomplish, but I think we should be close to being set up to finish that one if I do really well. So we'll try our best. I'll see you again in a moment.